Buenos dias. It is Monday, which can mean only one thing. It's time for another Meditation Monday. As ever, make sure that you're in a place where you can safely relax. Make sure you're not driving, you're not operating any heavy machinery, and you're not doing anything that requires your full and undivided attention. Ideally, make sure you're in a place where you're comfortable, where you can either lay or sit down, and enjoy. We're going to start today with some more focused breath work before moving into the meditation itself. The breath work we're going to use to set the scene is 4-4-6-2 breathing. So I'll count in for 4. You'll inhale, filling your lungs all the way up from the bottom to the top. I'll then count from 1 to 4 again. Hold your breath for that count. I'll then count to 6 and exhale for that full count of 6. Timing your breath so it's empty as I reach number 6. I'll then count to 2, at which point just hold your breath empty, and then we'll count to 4 again, and you'll inhale, and we'll repeat the sequence. We're going to do this for 10 breaths, and then we'll move into the meditation. I find this is a really good way to set the scene for meditation. It calms the nervous system down and brings the mind and body into a state of focus. So without further ado, I invite you to get comfortable, close your eyes if you choose to, and begin with a full inhale for 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, 2, inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, 2, inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, 2, inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, 2, inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, 2, inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, 2, inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. 2. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. 2. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. 2. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. 2. And now just allowing your breath to find its own natural rhythm. No longer counting the breaths, just allowing that air to flow in and out of you. Noticing how much more relaxed you are now than you were when we first started. Just enjoying that feeling of peace and tranquility as you allow it to flow through your body. That's right. Just letting go. Noticing that fresh wave of energy that flows into your body on the inhale. And that wave of relaxation that flows through your body as you exhale. The natural ebb and flow. This ebb and flow that's evident through all of life. The way that day follows night. The way that the tide comes in and goes out. The way that summer follows spring, which follows winter, which follows autumn. Round and round it goes. It's almost as if everything takes its own breath in and its own exhale out. The time for energy and the time for relaxation. There's a time for action and a time for calm. Whenever your mind wanders through this, as always, just bring your attention back to that breath, back to the present moment. I've always found the breath to be such a powerful tool. It really is our anchor to the present moment. Whenever you really want to be here or now, just put your attention on the breath you're taking. That's right. Just as you feel your body expand and contract as you inhale and exhale, I wonder if you can sense the more subtle energies. I wonder if you can feel your very consciousness expanding and contracting. You know, we're long told that our consciousness is like this little dude that sits in our mind somewhere behind the eyes, controlling everything, peering out. I've always thought of my consciousness more like a flame around a candle, my body being the wick of that candle and my consciousness being the flame that flickers and dances outside and just around the body. Indeed, this is where the concepts such as auras and things come from. So I invite you now, as you inhale, bringing fresh energy, to imagine that flame or that consciousness around your body expanding. And as you exhale, just imagine that intention, that consciousness coming within, inside your body, down into your very core. So with every inhale, you're expanding out, stretching as far as you can possibly imagine. And with every exhale, you're coming within and going deep into your very subconscious, your very self. Your inhale, stretching all the way up into the heavens. Your exhale, extending all the way down into the lower sensations. Some might call it hell or heel. Inhaling, expanding, exhaling, contracting. You know, as the psychologist Carl Jung said, it's impossible to have your branches in heaven without having your roots in hell. We must come to know our shadows in order to integrate and overcome our darker nature. Inhaling and expanding all the way out into all that is good, all that is bright. And exhaling down into all that is unknown, all that is unknown even to ourselves, hidden from ourselves. Not judging or trying to change either. Just seeing how far you can stretch. Bring into mind the symbol of the yin-yang, the circle divided in two, half of it white, half of it black. The white containing the seed of the darkness, the seed of the black, and the black containing the seed of the white, the seed of the light. For how can you know the light without knowing the dark? How would life have any value without death? How would the inhale be worth anything without the exhale? How would we know hot without cold? It's the nature of this plane we exist on, the ebb and flow, the inhale, the exhale, the good, the bad, the ugly, the beauty. Everything has its equal and opposite. That's okay. Some people operate on a very, very narrow bandwidth. They never experience anything too high or too low. Other people's lives are full of extreme ups and extreme downs, but it all has a way of balancing out. As you inhale, ascending all the way up now, all the way into that loving presence of consciousness. And as you exhale, travel all the way down within into that dark recess of the subconscious. Not with fear or trepidation, just with acceptance and love. See, the life you experience will tend to be a reflection of the lens through which you look. If you look everywhere and see anger, frustration, pain, perhaps it's time to look with better eyes than that. Perhaps it's time to choose to see the beauty, knowing that it will be contrasted by the dark, but that's only because there is so much light. Knowing that hate only exists because there is so much love. We can choose what we focus on. Inhaling, expanding. Exhaling, contracting. As you reflect with each inhalation and exhalation, are you moving towards love? Or are you moving towards fear? What is guiding your decisions? What is enveloping your being? Are you wrapped up in the hate and fear that the 9 o'clock news tells you with such glee? Or are you moving towards love and acceptance, which is all around you? In fact, it runs through your very core. But you won't find it on the news. You won't find it on the telly. But it's there. Every time you close your eyes, inhale and exhale. That's where you'll find that peace. That's where you'll find the truth. That's where you can truly come to understand yourself, all that you are. 10 or 20 minutes of meditation will inform you much more than half an hour of news. I promise you that. Inhaling and exhaling. Allowing that life force to flow through you now. Fresh energy flowing in, expanding you. Exhaling and diving deep into your own subconscious, all the way down to the very core of your being. Noticing that you are as deep, as infinite as the universe is wide. You do matter. You are important. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. What you choose to focus on will expand. You will see more of what you look for. So look for reasons to be happy. Look for solutions. Look for joy. And look for love. And then become those things. If everything around you seems dark, perhaps that's because you are the light. And never underestimate the power that you have to improve another's day, another's life, another's experience. Like stones dropped in a pond, ripples will spread across the surface, all the way to the far banks at the other side of that pond. We're always dropping pebbles into the pond of life. What ripples are you causing? Are they positive ripples? Or are they negative ripples? Do they help or do they hinder? Do they cause a smile or a frown? What would you like? Inhaling, exhaling. Gathering up all the pebbles that you're going to cast into that pond today, this week, this year, and charging them up with the energy that you would like to choose to be associated with. There'll always be light and dark. We need one to truly appreciate the other. Inhaling and exhaling. Bringing your attention back to your body now. Back to the here, back to the now, back to the room in which you're sitting. To the bed or the chair on which you're resting. Becoming aware of your fingers and your toes, beginning to bring a bit of movement to them. That's right. That's right. Slowly and gently coming back to the here and now. Knowing that you're more powerful than you could possibly imagine. It's all attention and intention. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you next time.